Okay, this is our last listening experience for semester 1, and I figured why not go out with a bang. So, Count Basie's April in Paris, one of the best tunes of the big band era, bar none. This was probably the last half of his career, was the theme song for his band and him. The other tune that they used for the earlier version of his band was the 1 o'clock jump. And that's the one that the guy John Hammond heard on the radio after being in New York City and hearing what they had. And he heard this little no-name band from Kansas City, which is, Count Basie's hometown, William Basie. And it just stuck. This comes from an album called April in Paris. The tune was written by a guy named Vernon Duke, who also wrote a Broadway musical called Walk a Little Faster. And that's what the tune actually comes from. It's very well known, and the original recording has a cool trumpet solo by Thad Jones, who went on later to do the Thad Jones and Mel Lewis Orchestra, and was a very known player by himself. But he does a little Pop Goes the Weasel thing on the original recording. I don't know if the video we have today will show that. Prior to starting his own band in 1935, he played in a band with Benny and Buster Moten, the Moten brothers. So there's a great tune called Moten Swing that his band used to do. So he worked with them as a pianist, probably did some arranging. He's very, very well known for that. When his band was still relatively young, but getting known, they went to New York City and went to the Savoy Ballroom, you might remember from the Ken Burns film, and had a battle of the bands at the Savoy with none other than the small but mighty Chick Webb. And I'm not sure who won that one. I know Chick Webb beat Benny Goodman out, but he probably beat Count Basie too. He's pretty amazing. One guy who stuck with Count Basie for over 50 years was his guitarist. His name was Freddie Green, and he was known kind of as the heartbeat of the band. The other interesting thing about Freddie Green is when he played with Basie for 50 years, he never once took a solo. One of his notable albums that's good to know about, it was just called Basie originally. It's been re-released as the Atomic Basie or the Complete Atomic Basie. It's all arrangements by Neil Hefti. And I'm working on getting all of those arrangements in our library. But at the very first Grammy Awards ceremony in 1958, it came away with 2 Grammy Awards. One for Best Jazz Album, and I think one for Best Jazz Song, or one specific piece. I'm not 100% sure. But that'll be good trivia for you to look up. Okay, let's listen to this. See what you think. Should have good sound on this one.
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to write essays that inspire,
Hear how they're just a little bit behind the beat? That's what Count Basie's band sounds like. Not bad. Okay, hope you had a good time. We'll have lots more next semester.